All right, hello and welcome back. My name is Cameron Kirk and I am a software developer here in Las Vegas, and today we continue our series of videos on developing with ROBLOX. So in our last video we created this lamp that is actually able to pull the data we stored containing the time of day. We have the lamp toggle. Let me go to the desktop view. We have the lamp toggle based on the time of day. So when it is nighttime, the lamp should turn on, and when it is daytime, the lamp should turn off. I didn't see it on a second ago. There it is. Okay. What we're going to do this time is let me just sort of set up the motivation for this video. So this lamp here is something that we would like to, it's a model like we created in our previous one, but it's something that we'd like to duplicate and have many lamps, right? So like if we want to have like a realistic street setting, we would want a few lamps to sort of light the way, right? So you start to build out your level and you do something like this. Okay, and so now when you play your game, you have multiple lamps. Let me go back to the desktop view. So we have multiple lamps here sort of lighting our path, okay? And everything's looking great. So one thing that can happen is you might decide you want to change the way the lamp works. So you want to come in here and change this script. Maybe this time you want, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good example. You want the transparency to change, or maybe you want the color of the light to change. So let's see, point light dot color. I'm going to go through this process just to make it really clear. I believe it's color 3, right? And then from RGB, yep. We're going to do, I don't know, let's do 0 for red, let's do 53 for green, and let's do 128 for blue. I just made that up. Mostly blue, some green and blue make... I don't even remember. Green and blue. Well, let's just find out. That looks like a cyan color. I have no idea what color it's going to make. I know it has mostly blue and some green. Oh, where did I change this? Oh, I set the point light color for the daytime. Well, I think the next time... Oh yeah, this one. This one is a different color. Let's set it all red. I shouldn't have done a color like that. Sorry. Don't worry. This is going to be a rather short video. Oh, it shows you. It displays what color it was going to make. What did it look like before? Yeah, that's too dark. That basically looks like the nighttime color. That's why you couldn't really see. Okay, this is looking like a pink color. Let's give this a try. So we'll leave it there. We'll hit play, and then of course I put the code in when it turns daytime, so we'll have to wait for this night cycle to go through once. But anyways, you decide you can already see what I'm getting at. You decide you want to change that script, and what you're going to find out is in order to change that script, you can only change it for one of them. So you would have to go through and delete all these other guys and then copy this one and bring it all out there, or make the same change in many. And let's say you just have a lot of lamps, like you have a pretty big level of a city. You have a lot of these things and you don't necessarily want to go through that process. In the context of our example here, let's say you're going to have a Christmas event. Maybe not a Christmas event, but like a holiday winter season event, and you want to have like festive colors of your lights showing up. Something a little special for the time of year, because everybody wants to celebrate So we want to have that sort of like holiday event in our game. And we don't want to go through the process of making that light red, making another one green, another one blue, and going through one by one and doing that whole process. That is way too tedious. That is going to take way too much time. So instead, what we should do is we should take a look at something called collection services. So let's take a look at the documentation here. So collection service, this manages groups of instances with tags. And that first sentence is pretty much as far as I want to go here. I do encourage you to kind of try reading some of the information in here. There is helpful stuff, of course, in the developer API reference. But basically, the things that you have in your game, you can tag them, and then we can use these tags to basically make our script apply properties, flags, behaviors to those ROBLOX objects based on if they have a flag or not. And it says right here, if you find yourself adding the same script to many different objects, perhaps the script that uses collection service would be better. And they give some examples, and one of these is the example I just gave. So here is another good forum post. I will link this one in the description, but I'm not going to go through it. This forum post I found from 2020 collection service in a nutshell. There is helpful information in here, but ultimately I believe this information summarizes what is in this forum post, or at least links to it. I don't remember. But what this is a tag editor plugin. So if you want to use what is built into ROBLOX to work with collection service, it's a little bit tedious to work with it, but this plugin makes it very easy to work with tags and tagging, removing tags, creating tags, all that stuff. And it even gives you the same motivation I'm trying to give you right now for why this is an important thing. Talks about it allows you to avoid copy and pasting scripts throughout your game. It makes it easy to add scriptable behaviors to objects, blah, 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 blah. I encourage you to read through this and check it out. It is very well written, very easy to read. Talks to you just like as I am talking to you now, and you might learn a few things. But what I mainly want to do is take this code snippet that they have provided, and we are going to refactor it. So in their example, they're going to make a kill brick, which the kill brick should kill the player if the player comes into contact with the brick. We're going to take this snippet of code and we are going to refactor it to be our lamp script. Okay. So first things first, we need to get the tag editor plugin installed. So let's switch back over to ROBLOX. We're going to go to the plugins ribbon bar up here at the top. We're going to, is this how we get it? Let's read the forum post. I don't remember how to get this installed. I had uninstalled it for this video. I think we just click on this. No? Tag editor. And we click the install button. I want to make sure you guys can see this. We're going to click the install button. And we'll click open ROBLOX. And download, get started creating your own experience. I already have Studio downloaded. Cancel, install, open ROBLOX. There it goes. That was weird. I don't know why it failed to open ROBLOX the first time. We will wait patiently. Tag editor successfully installed. I will click OK on that. I'm going to close down the thing that just opened, go back to my ROBLOX instance. So it's not here, but what I'm going to do is close down ROBLOX, save changes to cloned script. I'm going to say no. I will say no. I'll say no. By the way, if I haven't mentioned before, if you'd like to get up to speed on where we are at, I do recommend going to check out my video on how to make the lamp that we're working with. But I'm trying to format these videos in a way so that you are able to take the concepts that you're seeing and apply them to the thing that you want to make. So it's not you have to do exactly what I'm making. I really want to start opening this up to be more generalized techniques and concepts rather than like a cookie cutter, you follow along with me and you make the same Roblox game as everybody else. I feel like there's more value on making each video stand alone, and you can see me do this and then use this for your thing. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so this booted back up, and now if I go to plugins, there it is. There's the tag editor. Great. So the first thing we need to do, now that we have it installed, is we need to create a new tag. So I'm going to click on this tag window, and oh, there it is, new tag. I'm going to call mine simple lamp. Great. And then now I'm going to click on the lamp part. So not just the model, I'm going to click the drop down and then click on the lamp part right there. And I am going to click the checkbox for simple lamp. And that gives this lamp that tag. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is create a new script. Let me see here. Yeah, we're going to create a new script. We're basically going to be following along with some of this forum post here. I was hoping it would tell me where to put this script, but I already know that this script is going to go into server script services. So let's go there now. I'm going to close. We'll click. I thought I closed this. My bad. Click OK to that. Close that. Go back to this. All right. So we're going to go to server script service, and we'll click the plus on server script service. We're going to create a new script, and we're going to call this script. Let's give this script a name. And let's give it a name. This will be our simple lamp script. Simple lamp script. Perfect. Okay, and then now we are going to copy the code snippet and paste it into our new script. So this whole thing, whoa, too far. Let me back it up. There we go. From this post. We're going to paste it in here. All right. And now when I say we're going to refactor this code, basically we're going to be changing the names of functions, the names of variables, and also what happens in functions so that it makes more sense for what we want this script to do. And right now the code as it is written is for making a kill brick, and we do not want that. We want to change that. So we're going to start off with everywhere we see make kill brick referenced, we are going to replace it. I wonder if I can do Control R. Nope. Can I don't know. No. Okay. So we are going to take make kill brick and we're going to say make simple lamp. And we'll paste that down here. I'm going to make this output a little smaller. I'm also going to make the code size a little bit bigger so that's easier to read. Okay, so we changed the function name to make simple lamp. That's good. Now we are going to find undo kill brick and we're going to replace it to undo simple lamp. Okay, and then that also goes down here. Okay, that's all looking good. And then now what we are going to do is we've renamed all instances for undo simple lamp. Now we will find the local variable called kill bricks right here, and we're going to call this, we're going to call it simple lamps. And then all these guys get underlined because it's no longer defined. We're going to go through and change these to simple lamps, okay? And you can start to kind of see the process here. We're going to change this tag from kill brick to the exact way we spelled simple lamp right down here. I did mine with an underscore, simple lamp, okay? And things are looking good. We need to rename all instances of this tag throughout our code. Up here, there are some more kill brick tags. Kill brick. Okay, that's looking good. Okay. Now we are going to change the function argument of onAdded to brick. So from brick to lamp. So onAdded lamp. And now that we've changed the parameter of the function argument, the variable name of the function argument, we are going to rename all of the brick lines of code as well. Okay, throughout this function. Okay, cool. And we're doing the same thing for onRemoved. So now that we've done that for onAdded, we're going to do this for onRemoved. There we go. And these as well. Great. So now the for loop, change brick to lamp. We did that. I have a checklist just to make sure we don't miss anything as I run through this. Okay, so make simple lamp part. We need to return the part and remove references of data. So let me find this function, make simple lamp part. Okay, we need to remove references of, we need to return the part and remove the references to data. So we're going to clear it out like that. Okay. Now we are going to take the toggle lamp function code from our lamp. So let's go to this script. And here is our toggle lamp function. We're going to cut this and we're going to go to simple lamp script. And we are going to lift this function from the lamp part into our simple lamp script. And we're going to put it right there. And as a matter of fact, let's just, we're going to actually take the contents of this function and paste it inside this function. Okay. Great. Now what we are going to do is we're going to change lamp to part. There we go. And then the next thing we're going to do is refactor the code by changing point light to part.pointLight, because point light is going to be the child of this part, which is our lamp. Okay. Now what we are going to do is copy the code for turning the light off, and we're going to put it into the undo simple lamp. So turn the light off. We're going to copy that and we're going to put it into here. And I think we changed this to part. So we're going to set this to part. And we get rid of data. Looks good. Okay. We need to move our references of hour and is AM from this script into our new script. So hour, minute. Oh, we need a lot of this stuff. Let's just go ahead and grab all of this stuff. All right, so we'll go back over here We're going to come under collection services. Now we don't want lamp and point light here. And we'll keep hour, minute, is AM, RS, CV, all that's looking good. And now these guys are no longer underlined. All right, and then now we're going to lift our changed connection from the lamp part into server script services simple lamp script. So on the hour, we're going to basically be cutting this. And we're going to put this, I believe, at the very bottom. Okay. So we've basically gutted out the script that was on our lamp and merged it into our script that was provided to us by that forum post. What we need to do now is create a new local function. Local function. Okay, for toggle lamps. So I believe what we want is this guy to be inside a function. And let me just double check on that before I continue. Okay, we are back. I just wanted to clarify something that was vague in my notes. So basically what we want to do is we have make simple lamp. This function is holding the code that checks what we should set the part to, and then we return the part. And what we want is we want to make another function that used to be called toggle lamp, and now it is going to be called toggle lamps. Also, we don't need this very bottom function call right there. So now this is going to be function lamps, toggle lamps, not function lamps, toggle lamps. And let's go ahead and define that function now. So this will be toggle lamps, like so. And what we're going to do is we are going to create a for loop. It's basically going to be this for loop. And instead of on added, we are going to call make simple lamp for that lamp. Yes. And that looks good. So now we will go to the next step, which is change the method used in the for loop from onAdded to make simple lamp. So that we already did. This is make simple lamp. And now we're going to go ahead and delete the script out of the model. Let me see here. So this guy's empty. We're going to close him down. We're going to go to the model in our workspace. And this script is empty, so we can go ahead and delete this script. Simple lamp still has a checkbox on the tag. Okay. And what we need to do now is we need to load up our game and make sure everything is still working. So there's no script inside the lamp part, but we should still see that lamp toggle on and off. Let's see what we get. And it did not turn on. All right, let's see if we can troubleshoot this. I'm going to pause the recording and find where my mistake was. Okay, so I believe I found the mistake. So point light should actually be capital P point light. So let's go ahead and fix that. Point light. There it is. All right, let's hit the play button again, see if that works. Let's see what we get. What is this bad request? There is in 100. There we go. Okay, so even though our lamp unknown, even though our it's my player, it's unknown. Well, anyways, even though our lamp does not have a script attached to it, we are still able to control it with our script in the server script service. So now that we know that works, I wonder how I got my player to be unknown. I've never seen that before. Now that we know that works, let's take this lamp and duplicate it. So to duplicate it, I push Control D, and then I'm just going to move it over here. And now I'm going to select both of them, Control D, and then I'll select 4 of them, Control D, and move them over there. And let's hit play. So all the lamps should be lighting up, and none of them should have a script inside them. So let's see. Great, they all light up. So this is really good. All right, so now to finish it off, we are going to create a sort of like holiday event, or we could do, it doesn't have to be a holiday event. If we wanted to, we could set the point light dot color. So if I come into one of these lamps, go to the point light, there is this color property. We could set the color to maybe orange or red for maybe a Halloween event, or maybe a fall event. The choice is yours, really. You can get as creative as you like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do sort of a festive, like winter holiday season. Everybody's going to get presents, that sort of thing, Christmassy type of thing. That's what I'm going to do for mine, but I just want to give you an idea of how you can now update the code and do some pretty complicated things to get some nice effects out of your code. So in my loop where I'm looping through the simple lamps, I am also going to make a new local. I'm going to call this count. It's equal to 3. And if count modulus 3, so if the remainder after you divide count by 3 is exactly 0, then, and basically what I'm going to be doing is as I loop through these lamps, I'm going to increment count. So count is going to get a plus equal 1. So count will go up by 1. And if for every first count, we're going to do something. For every second count and for every third count, we're going to do something different. So if we have the first guy, I'm going to say, okay, then lamp.pointLight.color is equal to color3 dot from RGB, and we'll do we want to get some sort of red color, so I'll go for that. That looks good. Well, that's pretty much red. Then we're going to do else if count, the remainder of count divided by 3, or count modulus 3 is equal to 1, then it's going to be the same line of code, except this time I'm going to use the color wheel. I'm going to get a light green, and then finally I could do else. This is for all other cases. We're going to paste that line of code in, and we are going to get a blue color. I'm going to go for a light cyan blue. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so as we loop through our lamps, we're going to count them, and if this is the first, second, or third lamp we encounter, we are going to give it a different color. And this turns out to actually give a pretty nice effect, and that's all you have to add. So as I'm going through the lamps and turning them into lamps, I am going to be setting the color to something different depending on which lamp I have gotten to. And there we go. This is a nice little sort of like a holiday lamp event that you can have in your game, depending on the time of year. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I read all of the comments, and I will try my best to get back to you with an answer that will help you if you're having any issues with this. And keep a lookout for my next tutorials to come. I plan on continuing to do more Roblox. I really enjoy doing these types of tutorials for Roblox. But yeah, and please check out my other series on the channel, such as my Python series, which is up and coming. And I also have a FPGA series if you're into Arduino and electrical engineering and that sort of thing, computer engineering. That is also something that I've been doing. So thanks so much, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.